birthday, you're wearing normal clothes and I'm wearing pajamas?
Who cares? But, this is has a lot of my stuff. I've got the North American Fishing Club. They gave me a couple hooks. And I'm going to give these to my fishing partner, who's a couple years younger than I am. And
making that 4?
Yeah, but and my couple of my cousins, who's like 6 years old and 5 years old. I'll start off with these first. I've got some carp and catfish bait. It smells like strawberry. I've used these once. I've gotten a couple bites, but nothing stayed on to it. I've got the pumpkin zoom worms. These are huge. I mean, I think these are 8 inches. I think that's what it said. And I got these for my birthday also. Yeah, that's probably 7 inches right here. I would recommend using a bigger hook on these, just because without it, fish will bite it and it'll just keep tearing them off. And you don't want that, especially if you're doing tournaments like I do. Or not, I haven't done a couple this year, but I hope to get out there pretty soon. It's just been so cold where I am. They canceled a couple, but I've got white flukes right here. These are the pearl white. It's amazing. I've gotten a couple bass on a couple, like I've only used them a couple times, and I've gotten 4 or 5 bass. And I'm not a huge fan of the flukes, but now since I've tried the pearl white, I'll definitely be using those this season and next season, however long I have them. I've got some Mr. Twister Curly Tails, the double, and I got these for free from them. They were like, hey, try this out. We want to see how well it does. And it's actually worked pretty well. And I've got a couple, I got this in a super small tackle box with those jigs in this box. And then I got red curly tails from Mr. Twister. I got those for $1 something, and I got like 20. And then I've got, it's like a tube, but it's not a tube. White, and then I've got it in green and black, pumpkin and black. And then I've got tubes. I have them in blue, red, and green. My favorite one out of these is the green with the black flakes in it. And this is also like ridged right here. And I don't know why, but I always have more luck with those than I do with the red and blue. And here, I forget what type of lure this is because my grandpa got them for me. And then,
on the trash thing that I had, it said Kelly something?
Yeah, it was like Kelly Stringer. And these are amazing. I'll give you a close-up for these. What this is a pre-hooked worm. There's line right here. You just tie it or hook it onto your
sometimes swivel or something.
Yes, your swivel. Had a brain lock. But there's a hook right here, and then another hook in the middle, and then probably 2 inches down, there's a hook at the very bottom of the tail, which is where the fish will bite on a worm. And then on this side, there's a dot, and then white line. And this smells like black licorice, and fish love that smell. I don't know why, but they do. But I would definitely recommend some of these. I'll put what it's actually called in the description. But I've also got Crawdad with black and purple, and then blue blue and silver flakes in it. I recommend this in a creek, and all you gotta do is cast it out, let it sit, and then move it backwards, because that's how a crawdad moves. So you'll definitely catch a lot of fish on those. And then I've just got the tiny tubes. I got these for free from one of my older cousins. But yeah, the pretty good boxes that I use. And normally I'll take these back to a creek if I can get it latched.
Now, some of you guys are probably thinking to yourself, what type of tackle bag does he use?
I use a Conquer Outdoors. I love this brand. I don't think I'll go to anybody else except for like Bass Pro or Cabela's. But in here, I'll show you what I have up top first. I've got a sunglasses holder with some sunglasses. These are very well polarized. I do love these. I've got a rod holder right here. I'll just stick it in the ground, or when someone makes me mad, I'll stick it in them and put my rod on it. But I'll just stuff that in the side. And then I've got a knife that I will carry with me. It's a Winchester. I got this and a couple other things that came with it. I got 2 multi-tools with it for like $18 at Walmart. I do recommend getting one of those. But up top here, I've got a Winchester multi-tool, which came with my knife. This is pretty nice. It's got a knife, file, screwdriver, saw, file, and then a bottle opener and a couple other things that you don't really need for fishing. But it's nice to just have the pliers. And I got rod oil, got a hook remover. This is a Rapala. I got this in Cabela's up in Michigan. That is probably the best Cabela's I've ever been to. I've got the Berkley Gulp.
If you guys are wondering why the camera shook so badly right there, that's because a bug went up my nose.
But I love these. I got the brown kind. These smell very, very badly.
You can catch some pretty good bluegill with them too.
Yeah, you catch a lot of bluegill with this. And what's good about these is that they're fake, so you can let them sit in here for hours, days, years. I've had this for about a year now, and I'm still only that far into it, and I use these every time I go fishing.
They also smell horrible.
Yeah, they smell like freaking butt. I've got a Cabela's hook retriever and snagger, so if your hook's not sharp, you can just kind of throw this out and catch like bait fish. But that's only used sometimes. But what these are for is it'll hook on to the bottom of a hook, and then you jig it kind of on, and you hook it onto your line right here, and then you jig it in the water, and then since the weight of this is like 2 pounds, I think, or 1 pound, I don't know, I think it's 1. The weight of it sliding down will cause the lure to shake, which is really good for trying to get a lure unstuck in the weeds. I've got scissors to cut some fishing line, and tape measure. I've got these papers right here. This is for my Fish Swami. If you guys don't know what that is, Fish Swami is an online fish blog, and I love it. Yeah. And then down here, I'll try to go as quickly as possible.